kind of, positivity, that kind of, Muhammad Ali, I'm the greatest, kind of that kind of footwork dominance, where, Chad would go out there, tell their devious route, still run the route, and still beat them.
Yeah.
I think you, as an athlete, a lot of times kind of have to have that mentality. Whether or not you're outspoken about it, I think you need to kind of have that confidence in yourself for when you kind of go out there on that field to perform on Sundays. I think that's critical.
Yeah, and where do you see yourself 5 to 10 years from now? When it's all said, where you see
kind of after the NFL career, where do I kind of see myself in 10 years?
Yeah, just 5 to 10 years from now.
Okay, great question. So, like I said earlier, God has been extremely important to me and valuable in my life. My parents actually pastored a church back in California. They've been now pastors for 22 years, a church back in the Bay Area. And so, growing up, I led mission trips around the world with our youth group, to Mexico. We went to Burma. We went to Singapore. We went to China. And so that's something that I really love doing, is being able to give back and be able to kind of share my story about how God's been so good to me and poured so much into my life that I really want to give back in every way that I possibly can, whether it's coaching, whether it's being able to uplift somebody or be able to kind of inspire somebody about that, dude, you can work hard, you can have what you say, you can have what you want to go after for whatever your goals, dreams may be. Kind of what I want to do is I kind of want to kind of develop a ministry, and I want to kind of go around and use football as a platform to be able to reach those people, whether they be in my backyard here in Miami, whether they be somewhere in some foreign country, on the other side of the world. That's something that I really have a heart for and really want to pursue.
That's what's up, man. Like, I really appreciate that, because it's like, it's true. Like, I look at someone like Tim Tebow,
right?
Back when he was coming out in the NFL and stuff, and like he was telling his stories about like he should go on missions with his family, like.
Right.
Even doing college, off the off season.
Yeah, he would go during the summers, and I remember reading his book that he had a difficult time coming back for. I don't know if he did it in high school or college, but I know he definitely did it during one of the two. And I remember that he would come back and have to try to perform and be ready to go at fall camp.
Yeah.
I believe they would. I think it was the Philippines. Is it the Philippines?
Yeah, the Philippines. It was Philippines. Yeah.
Okay, Philippines.
They used to go every summer. Like I remember.
And they would go for a long time too.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think his parents were missionaries, if I remember that correct. Yeah, that's very cool. That's awesome.
That's what's up, man. Like, I want to say good luck, man. Like, like I like truthfully, like, I feel like at the end of the day, like, it's competition out here, but you just said it earlier. You had someone like Cole Beasley come out of nowhere,
right?
And like he's like a good receiver, like he's playing for the Cowboys and stuff like that. And like just continue to work hard, things of that nature, and just good luck, man. Don't forget about me either, man.
Of course not, man. I appreciate the opportunity to be on your show and be on the podcast, and this is exciting. So, this is an exciting journey that I'm, kind of embarking on in a new chapter that I'm trying to put my best foot forward. So, thank you for having me on here. It's great to be here.
Thank you for coming on. You got any shout outs before we close it up?
Shout out to Miami, shout out to the Canes, shout out to my family and girlfriend back home, and I just appreciate everybody that's supported me along the way. My parents have been essential to my success, my career, and my family and everybody back home, and I just appreciate everybody that's kind of helped me get here this far and be able to kind of push me along the way. I don't think I would have been able to do it without kind of the backing, the support system that I've had throughout the time that I've been here. I went through a lot of difficult times last year, and my girlfriend Judy was there along with me along the way, and my family back home in California, my mom, my dad, Lickies. There's a lot of just valuable people that that a lot of people don't really necessarily see. Kind of have somebody kind of can reach that spot. That there's a lot of, I don't know. It's kind of almost like a culture that kind of helped me get to this point. So
that's what it is.
Appreciate all that.
But thanks again for coming on the show, man. And this has been DJ Anonymous with Sports Biz Music, the podcast, and with Chad Allen, and we out.
Take care.